Welcome. This is Mission Administrator Sylvester live in the studios. We are on Coral X5 working out few things, and then we want to talk about a main topic caption area that decodes a name and spirit, and that has to do with what you're on the screen. Just watch carefully. This is what I'm doing. So I've designed this to a certain level, and I want to know that you would be brought in like an audience. My beauty, my art. You really need to. You see what I did? So I just did this thing and continuing to the level that I need myself on. Not just a name. If not, with just the name, it's like the Bible where you have the names and the people are not found, and we don't know who could be the truth better than themselves. So in order to say, you have to use every avenue opportunity to make what? To make it available, like my 7.5 head length, to show you the real art and life. There, I show you. Now, let's get through. You know what? I want us to look at it. Today, we'll also be doing cropping. So let's really watch carefully. Standing before the crop and look at the design colors of this, or colors on the very great. Look at things clearly. You would have noticed one thing, that things that I'm doing has to be the generation we are living in, and every other thing, just go with it closely, because that's a spirit working. Do you find that really working? So this picture, I've never used it on, no, it's hard to say I use it. Yeah, hard to say I really use it on what designs like that. Now what I want to do is, I want to crop this and place myself out somewhere here. Or I want to put it, or I'll embed, or put it in, I'll submerge, I'll enter through this. So right after training of what? Cropping. So what is crop? Crop is right behind there. That is maize, right? So I'm not talking to a loveless thing, nor that thing, and I'm just making sure that we speak no base. Any rob inside the room, we come out. We are not heard. The herd that you are handling, we are not that herd. However, you see it has been named after what? A woman or a lady called her. You see that you would have killed and killed and killed if not for the true Lord working, so that the beast in any creature have been dealt with. However, there's so much, and you want to talk about life. So let's see, if I wanted to talk about somebody and it's myself, then big, how great. We say it big. Yeah, you can enlarge it. So how close packed it is in the puzzle or the presentation of this, or on the great art, will show the site if it should be printed large. Do you understand what I'm saying? I no longer use this muffler because it's high time. I've used it for more than 7 years, or to say 6 years. Yeah, I've used more than 6 years. This muffler, or whatever you will call it. I use it for more. And is my beard changed? No. This is the same person living and transforming beautifully the place that we live. How you don't know the true angels, the true creators. They are before you live it. So when they send you anybody in their form and flesh, or to transfer to them that you may see them at least and honor them. If you fail to do that and you touch the flesh as you have been doing, you are in hell trouble. Because what is with them, you don't have any friendliness with working with them. It is just your distraction. So let's do the quick cropping, and then, or maybe, okay, let's do that. Now, what do you do? Let's see. Come on, Sylvester, back here quickly. Come on, January Sunday here. Authority. I'm not out of the place. The screen cannot capture it. No dwarf, no depth, no animal. Come out of here. There's nothing in this other than living. Flesh, water, and blood inside the flesh. So if I talk about blood, I want to put blood in you. If I talk about water, I want to put water in you. If I talk about content, like ingredients for spicing, all of that, in cooking, kitchen, and chef, I just want to what? Balance you. That's how I create you and keep on creating. And the beauty I was always being. So now that I came up killing you, taking out of you, no. I'm not the one pouring you out as water or spirit. I do really hot. I make it happen as it's before you. If you're an artist, go on your system. Go and be the creator and tell the Lord that you're the only creator. Create it and let's see. All these names, you don't know what it is. Until I tell you. For what this name is here to do, it's when I talk about it. You see that we have a number right there? This number. You see this number right there? the same number we are seeing as what? As 7002, which is even to say 7 plus 2 will be 9. Now, when I finish talking about it, we'll have to look at the number 7002, and then we'll see what it is. Do you write yourself in the book that is living or the book that is dead? So just have the breath. Thank you, greatest authority. We are not in water, and I'm not a deaf. I don't communicate deaf. Whatever it is deaf, I command. Come out of here. Bring your flesh out of the out of it. Come out of the sun. Come out of the living flesh of the living. You are not living. We are not heaven for you to live. Heaven is not in the heart. Anybody that teaches you having a heart issue, that is the low baby level. To say they corrupt you, to be a sorcerer. All those in their spirituality. You cannot say somebody's in the heart of somebody. You can be doing this. It's a level high knowledge increase. We can do those things that make somebody fall or fail until they are being judged before they know what they've done. If you have a judgment given and you fail to judge, the people will judge you. However, we also look at what is available, and then we do the judgment. So when you begin to judge us first, then we have to tell you what is next is your destruction. So let me crop this. I'm before the crop, and I want to crop myself out of the crop. Now, quickly get it to this. Yes. So it's in the same house here. That time, at my entrance here, we have a neem tree, but a gentleman cut it off. So I don't think I have lacked knowledge that if I don't know the purpose of a tree, then I begin to cut tree anyhow. So we are cropping live, even that from the design, so you know already. So I'm not the kind of people who are entering and going out. I'm not one of them. I have no child. I've never given birth. When I give birth, it will come up on the live. I don't want anybody to come and talk to me about marriage and children. I don't need it. What I talk about is my life that is important, that I export to the Lord. Like when I finish this, I need to export it. So if I have anything good or something very beautiful created, you don't know, the ones who will receive what I'm doing, they are already the one talking about this kind of work. It won't be, I went to church in the name of somebody. So what am I doing? I'm now trimming. Now, if you are a sculptor, you have noticed that doing this or following this art is what we describe subtracting a portion out. But when it comes to, let's say, the art, we are having a term for it to say cropping. What do you say cropping? Like in even cropping, we have the mulching, pruning, and all of that. So in the same art is this. So when you are a virgin, when you find a virgin date, not you finding it. When I find a virgin, this is it. And you are not seeing her. And she's the same thing, or the Lord is the same thing that we are doing. All the beauties. Everything that you see here, that's the same Lord. I found it. That's why I use it the way we want it. Not somebody else the way you want it. So I do things the way she wants it or the way we want it. Not how you want it through your father telling you, no. I don't do that. That's not a part of this business. So I'm just doing this a real quick one to try to make sure that we go on and on. So in the speed, if you have some of this thing that you do understand, then it will be easy. You see that I'm doing it live before you. All the time live, so that in the truth, trying to make somebody understand, then why not put it out there somewhere? How much would you pay for understanding what I'm even doing? So now I'm taking and beating in, cutting the main shape before I come and round it. So in that case, to say that I'm cutting off every unwanted part, and then later what I do is I have to I have many other things to do. Like if it becomes more detailed, you have to work so many angles. So this is what we say, so many angles that will bring the same work out. Yeah. And if you don't do it well, you will not see the result. Like you say, why about you didn't do it like I look like in the reality? Or I rather would do it and make you more beautiful than you look. That's how the art should be. You have to look good, or you really look like. Yeah. So I have that portion worked on, and let's see what do I even have to do here? So look at this side. Let's see what we found here. Let's see. Okay, it's just exactly what it is right there. So what do? I have to bring this here. So we are live on our channel Mission and Ministry Sylvester, where we tell you what is impossible I cannot come and broadcast it. So this part of the arm, I need to work on that. This thing where they teach you in school, you will not understand, because when you don't have the spirit of understanding, it won't work the best way. And what I'll do is, yeah, I know what to do. You understand, because they don't have even the proper function. Let's understand that if you are not given this, you are not giving. Now, another portion to say, you want to understand what I'm doing. Let's say when you have a background like this. When you have a background like this, what we mean a background, like a support on which you appear. So I need to do what? Let me make a shape of a color that I can put this one on so that it will reflect what? Hidden part. So when I do this, you see what I did? What I'm doing now is just to make sure I lay more details to like white on white. You know, you won't see it well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do this. I'm filling this with a color, maybe this one. You see what I did? There, I have to do what? I have to bring this or drop it on. So when I drop it, now it's behind. So what do? I have other things to do that I told you the last time what we do to bring this in front like this. So you see what I was saying? So that when you have it like this, does that mean that it looks like in the round, or you are showing dimensions that do not really look in the round? Because the original thing is in the round. So to make it in the round, you have to follow the residia and precedence. Yeah, that's it. So when they're taking life out of somebody's special, then we also put a life back into it, because you have to know if you are not connected to the life, then you don't have to have life. Or you have to pay to get life. So when I do this, some of you, your parents, they normally would do this kind of thing, and then they said, I'm a take my power draft. What did I do? I have to blow dust out. You don't know that I can be the same person, but the dust that you are living in is why you have to have somebody talking like this. You know, when you have the devil not in the house, they will have any other person contracted. You heard the gate, right? That's somebody else who did it. Because these are the lawless people you may find around yourself. Whilst I'm learning to show you my works, they are also being used and abused by the defiler. Having sex with them, spoiling them, and they can't be profitable to what I'm doing here. Because I don't need them. When you become a prostitute, I don't need you. Yeah, that I challenge. That's a challenge. If you got a prostitute, the spirit that uses it to spoil things, let them have you. You heard that thing. That's what they have been doing. That's gate of hell issue. So that I'm not a consume corrosive material. I'm the one with the virginity, where we don't see why the Lord should keep us in a home that I don't belong. Let's say the people I'm in my house, then you are bringing lawless people into that home. I've never come in the home here with anybody. I'm not the devil. So I'm not an angel that you know that is what in the wood or things that you worship. I command myself out of it. Any rope in the room, I decree myself out. Any place that is a high power disrespecting the authority of who it is indeed given, I take myself out of it. You are the one who hasn't bathed, as I haven't bathed either. Come out of the devil out of this one. Come out of the flesh. Come out of the flesh. So whilst I'm doing this, I have to correct many things. So that's why they told you when the Holy One comes, they have to do what? Correct things. So in the act of correcting, you are creating it all over. That's what it is. So in this dimension, I was just saying that some of you, let's say that you were given what? A human being, that you spoil a human being. Now you now went for ugly things and you claim that's what is giving you life or knowledge. When you don't have life, or when we have an excellent thing, you went and spoil it. You spoil it and you are now saying that's what you are saying. They are leading you to worship lifeless or spoil things. You don't have to defile the rule. Let me continue my works. So in this case, I want to be doing things, multiple things right now. Let's get If you don't know, then the enemy never say that. They say Christ or somebody says you should bring and spoil our enemy into your house. Don't receive them. I have said, don't receive them. Let their Lord receive them. You don't have a home where to receive any wrong person. This is the judgment time. They are the ones sinning, and sinning is swelling. You heard the gate where they said, no gate of hell shall precede or prevail over such a great people. Anybody who have suffered in flesh and have rise up, you have no right of any God to come and tell me he is a God. Tell him I'm saying I'm the one on earth. He is not a God. He can be a God in somebody whose house is defiled, not in myself. In myself, I'm not a dead. I'm not a rope. I'm not a canal in you. I'm not in a hospital. Until I come to hospital, I'm not at hospital. Because you can't make use of my spirit and heal ugly things. I'm not a part of any life like that. I will take your residual. But by the thought of your head. When we are using the time excellently, what? Teaching and learning and earning L, the way of L, the long tail, or that one. So I'm not an Ibe, I'm not an Ewe, and I'm not a tree of any of them. I'm not anybody that claim. I have nobody belonging, no, personally, I don't come from North. I don't come from any of the religion that I claim. I'm from the kingdom birth. Let's say if I was also just a human being born as a human being common, who did not come from, let's say, kingdom, then it will be that, oh, I'm just also a church goer or just a human being. But I have been born my own kingdom. I am not saying kingdom-wise to say you are just claiming in the Bible that when you are after sinning, that they say, oh, aren't you afraid and shame to say that they say somebody says his kingdom is where you will go after defiling yourself in the first place? Is that not wrong? Let's continue creating. So I'm creating before you life and the truth. So I don't look at any rope that you have sent. There is no devil who have any power. They are showing the level of the power. So I'm showing you the right to say, I create. And I'm teaching myself and somebody also being guided. That's fair enough to have myself as, even the picture here that you are seeing. What color do you see? You don't see a shiny one. Is it not a shiny one that you are seeing? That's how originally I took the picture. Or you didn't know where I took the picture out? In the same house here. In the factory where we produce the pureties. Where you have wrong people, I don't have any of that. So I'm not the one. So any sickness, infection, out. Come on myself back to myself. I'm creating life and you don't want to watch. So maybe a moment I can close. Look, let me tell you, those who are prostitutes, I'm not saying this because of a prostitute. I'm saying the people the devil uses are the ones who have sport. And the word devil does not determine good or bad. As you may say, devil means bad. That's what you think. It's not like that. Whatever the spirit teaches or quicken you that you do, judge yourself and see if what you are doing is with any foundation. That foundation will determine what you put on. That's a judgment for that word. So that you come and tell us that you are the best. You realize that if you are not a virgin, whatever you show this person here, Sylvester, I won't watch you. I know he just needs somebody to spoil. I am not the type of person that can spoil with what? Your woman's side or whatever man's side. I'm not that person. Because I don't even watch you. I won't watch you. I don't need those things. I don't meditate on those things. So even if the Lord should transform to that, tell him, he knows already what I'm saying. I don't really care what he's showing. Because you are not my taste. You are not a part of what I'm doing. I am the only one on the channel showing myself. So I'm not showing somebody's what beauty. I'm showing myself. It is not what you claim that make what I am. If you don't have aeroplane, if you don't have the beauty that I can talk of to be a white lady, my friend, don't come here. I'm not telling you that I need a wife. I have more than that. That's why even you yourself that have been defiled, they are using you what? To be like a photo that we need. I don't need you. You can't be the beauty I have. You are defiling yourself and defiling somebody. I don't defile people. I'm not the one the Lord can use to do the bad thing, but rather the good one, so that when I do any bad thing, you look at, did you do it to us first? Have you done it to us first? Then I have the right to do it to you. I'm not the first person to have done anything wrong. So that when you do it to us and then I do it to you, that's exactly what judgment you have to be given. That you were on the lead to do the wrong. Then portion you have also to be defiled in destruction. I'm not the one they are showing you those women defiled. No, you are not a virgin. Don't be showing it. I don't need you. Look, I'm too difficult to have. Why it is difficult? I focus on my work. That's the meaning. I don't see you. This thing that I'm doing now, I do it many years, many generations. We've been creating the beauty. You are not a beautiful one, so I don't really need you. Let them put you in my room. Look, be naked. I won't. Oh, I have what I'm watching. What I'm watching is with myself. I can transform to a woman, whereas I'm the same person you are seeing. So if I need to talk to the person, we'll be talking in myself. I won't be talking to you. I won't watch you. However, that's why you see all the features and form and everything transfer. That's shape shifting angel. You don't know what it takes to do it. That's what we say, shape shifting angel. So that if you are a woman, I am the best woman than you, but not claiming to be a man and then I say I'm a woman. No. The part I transfer that you don't see is myself. And that person myself. I'm the one with the most beauty in the world. I'm not the one carrying rotten people. I'm not going anywhere with rotten. When you go and have yourself infested with somebody, it doesn't affect this one here. Some of them, they are demonic and control of things to just bring shame to somebody. If you don't know, the hospital can what? They can cheat you. They can cheat you on the truth. If you have the truth, they can cheat you on the truth to go and call you a different sickness other than yourself. That if you are the healer and you don't know, they go and pronounce you cursed or dead, so that they take the place of what? Your knowledge, and they are selling it. They know it. And in that case, you won't tell me that I'm the one selling it. I'm telling you what you do. So I'm not the one the children have been coming to. I don't need a child. If I need a type of child, it will be higher than your version. When I'm silent, I'm working. That's what we told you. It's like that in the Lord. And the Lord is not a shrine. The Lord is not a fetish. The Lord is not whatever you worship somewhere. It may be one of them, but that's not what I worship. And of course, I don't worship, because I understand what the word worship means. If you don't understand, because you don't have knowledge of things, ask somebody must tell you before. You say, oh yes, I don't do that. I have it already. So I'm not Ghana. I am not an idol. I told you the name Ghana. So I'll be posting it. I'll be posting it, or we'll search. I can show you something right now and you have to look at it. I'm not giving birth through my mouth and not eating the best of what I gave birth to. Let it be when I create. You don't want it to be the way it is. I said, then I don't agree with you. I will disrespect you. So I don't want you to be a part of what I'm doing. That's the reason. You just cause a problem, chaos. That you had in the garden, that's chaos. Like that. So I'm the one telling you what we do that makes what we are different from you. We are never the same family. You are not my soul. There's no wrongdoer can be a soul. That is why I said, don't deceive yourself. I'm this person who never received that kind of action. I'm a little speedy doing it because I have to. I don't want us to spend so much time on it. So I'm measuring. Let's see if we can round this side. Already it's round, so I just want to look at it. That's all right. So you look at it the way it is, and so this kind of works, it won't be you a lazy one or a liar. Come and prove it. I am not proving God. Because I don't know him, so I can't draw him. I know what I'm doing. Is what I can prove. So I told you how we have to. So do you see the color of what I wear? You say it. You say it, right? Why do you think it is? It should be in the land where it was given in Konya because we travel. That is in Konya there. And you are saying what? I told you see the crop, right? Huh. So if the same crop that we have used. So we're on course trying to do that. So we are working hard. I've told you that I'm not a baby boy. In an art that you want to say, the Lord is this, and we don't say it. I'm not trying to multiply this because if I have to work on many things on the side at this angle, so I'm going to be doing this. Watch carefully this. So I'm doing it at a speed that if you should be, you have to work on a lot of things. Using multiple angles speedily. So I'm not the kind of person you want to say you are joking with. If I have to talk of wealth, I don't need a problem to say what you understand is what can create the wealth. I got it already. I got it. This is what we do that made the estate and building and city. That's why we will show you colors, not your kind of colors. We needed people like this from Virgin to understand things and create the world of Virgin, because the Lord have to only trust his virgins can always do it. So when I'm telling you about Virgin, not your defiled people, you can't make us only smell, and the smell after the smell, no profit. So it's better we look for the Virgin and wealth. That if you in the world, having wealth, I'm the only one saying the challenge is with myself to create the world we want to live in. Not somebody boasting of school. You have no school. The professor is from my home. I don't see anybody who have schooled anywhere done. I write exam and prove my own age, prove my own grade, and prove my own letters. Who can do this? To write SYLVESTER BEKOE exam and then the G19, which is what? The grade. The grade itself is 1, like I've told you. The age 1, K age 1, all of that, 19. SYLVESTER is 9. To talk about those things, like you just look at it. Look at how many letters make, if 10, just minus it. When I tell you what I'm saying, I can just in the raw score do it. That the remaining 1 is 1 and compare it to 1. The score and the grading. So we through with it. So I'm going to apply it. Yeah, I'm going to apply it. So if you don't have any of this kind of beauty, you're going to say that. Somebody say what? So the reason we have background is for us to have the reflection of angle we want to cut off. Yeah, that's the most reason. So I just want it to be like this. Or sometimes even a picture that you want to crop, when you find out that they are not in your excellent creation, what do? You can do it a way that, let's say, I can correct it. You see naturally how I take the picture is showing, but I can do another correction. Like I want to tell my side here should be a little small. Like yeah, I'm making it to balance, even though it was originally balanced. But in the look of things, I'm making it complete. Yeah, let's get it to the side. Oh, that's all right. So speedily, we want to, right after this, we're going to take another thing, and also mention a few. So if nobody really get understanding to the things that we do, how do you think you the women can sit on phone and you are designing? I have been doing it. That's why it inspire you and guide you how to learn self-taught. It's because somebody's already teaching you. It wasn't your, maybe whatever you claim. That's why when you throw away the virgin, you have nothing in the world. Because I will never agree on anything claiming to be God. As I'm not a stone, I'm not a class of stone. It will be my desire to say, I want to turn to stone with the spirit. Then I'll make it, but I'll be the same flesh. I won't turn naturally, physically for you to see that I'm a stone, but I'll be a stone. And because I'll be the same person, creating continuous. So you can see what I'm doing, right? So I'm looking at what it will fit on well. I'm now looking at a place to have this. So I'm Sylvester, the great one. So when I mention Sunday, holy angels, is because that's what the world needed and waited for. As for the West, they know it. That's what they keep all the time. So when the star comes on earth, you have to know it. The time of return. He told you it will never fail. It will never fail. What? Should I twist? Maybe twist. Leave the side. Put the dog out there in the lion. Call the lion out of this. Whilst I'm creating this, the multitasking being. That you are not the one shooting on my behalf. That if I told you, if there is weapon, right now give it to us. When you sin, I'll shoot you. I don't see what you claim is the Lord. That you sin it against myself first. That when I do the same to you, you don't come and be telling me about story. So going to be, maybe let's see this happen. You see that I did it right there. Then we want to look at how excellent matching it is. You say the art right there. Yes. So if you find this art, let's say I have to do this 1, 2, 3. Yes. So I change what the look to another what reflection. Because I've turned something, but let's see what let's get it. Let me see what. Yeah. I have to make some few things work. That's alright if I have to do it the way it is. Yeah. Yeah. So don't come and lie to the world that you are somebody when I don't see you. If you are somebody, prove. Oh yes, my true self in the light again. Watch. We are watching. Let's see that. You see that I have no pawns, no face, whatever. Even with this, look at it. Nothing like what? Do you understand what I'm saying? No makeup. This is original that I have to transform when I get into anything. I am more as it is. Don't come and spoil what is not from you. If you are the light, show it. That's why I tell you, when I'm in a kind of dark level, you have to see my skin. When I'm in the light, you have to see it light. It shouldn't be what? When you are black or dark, that when you are in light, then the light show that, oh, you are black. When you are in darkness, then you become, nobody seeing you. Like, you have to know that transformation. Let's quickly get to one of the things here that we have to do it. Watch carefully. So I've been trying to do this. So let me add an effect to do something. Let's see. Well. Maybe this will look very classic for. Oh, what are we doing? Let's get to this. You see, so many tools. That's why they say when you sit in a plane, so many things. That's why it became what? Just simple for the one who have studied or understood it or making it happen. And you say, yes, how many things? They have to turn off, turn off, on, speed, increase, radio, this and that and that. Well, that's all right. So I'm not the person that want to say you are the foot that we walk. I'm not uncle. I'm not your uncle. Like if a white man calls me or a white lady calls me, any of that, I don't have any issue with it. I have to find out what is happening when they say it. That's the only way my development of talking will come from. I can't just say, no, you said it's there, I'm beginning. No. I don't do that because I have to tell you what you don't know. Well. So I'm applying something to. So I'm trying to do some blending, separating, and all of that. And we added it. What I told you about to be why I don't like. Normally I don't want to add a certain color so that they won't be like we are the one sitting and they said they are sending somebody. I'm not Abraham and I'm not the family of Abraham, and I'll never be. Because I don't have any family. My family, we've never worshipped anything that you want to say, somebody sitting down and somebody walking on your behalf. You can't walk on my behalf. I'm the one with my own foot living. I'm not the one walking as image. I'm not image. I'm the real self. And they are the one deceiving you with image. I don't talk about that image. I'm not somebody's image. It's my real self. To say I'm born Sunday, to say I'm January, to say I'm Aquarian born, all of that. That's what we are saying. I'm not a person that says, oh, he died and they have to now give him what, or lend him another form to live on, but it won't be the original one. I'm the original one. That's what we mean here. If I'm doing this live before you, what are you going to say it is? So let's check quickly this. So watch carefully. I want to do this. I wanted to place something here. If I'm the one designing and you don't see what I see or you don't know what I know, if I pick up this and place here, like you have a shadow, and we just did it like this. And that when I have to compare the colors, it's because I'm the one with the light. That's why you're seeing it like that. And it's been that beauty continuously. So as the design goes on, let the Lord teach as we speak not through the ear and the ear. Somebody's not the nose, not the mouth, not the sound. We don't produce things from another person. In reality, I created. So we are not the one looking through earth or dust and telling you things from grave. No, I don't know anything like that. I don't open, there's a tombs and wound things. No, I don't do that. I have something. I won the battle, and sitting before you and doing my thing, and you are saying we should go away. Go give glory to what? Do I even come from that place? If I have to create all these things right there for you to see, or you don't know that I created it, whatever I show you, I created. Every little thing is an element I created to arrange and form it. And it is a technology you are also not seeing. So the people who are, the wise ones will always see it. That's a true vision. That's what I told you. When the new creator comes, don't come and make us as if we are babies. How can't you see the most beauty? If I don't interpret what is here after decoding it, what would you know? Until I tell you. Very well. So now let's go to this place. I want us to let's get through to this. So if I show you that same photo that I'm designing, you don't see it, right? You don't see it. You don't see the same lip. When you see us, you don't see the lip. You don't see the same person. You don't see the nose. Let's compare something small. I don't want us to get just too much of this, but let's see if indeed it's myself who did the photoing. How young age it is, you don't know. If you keep the Lord young, you'll be young. So coming close to the camera is that you are finding, like that. If I go a little back, you see it. So I'm using the light reflection to be showing things in that order, to see what it is as you want to see here. So that's it. That if you don't see it, you don't see it. Oh, you don't see it, you don't see it. Look at myself. And you are seeing beautiful hair, and you don't see the hair. And you want to have a person who? Whoa. See the light. See the face. Whose face it is? Oh, you can't find this. So let's also, we have something here. Quickly, let's look at this. I have something to do. Oh yeah, that's all right. Thanks. That's all right, working. So we want to have this on the screen. You see it, right? We're going to do that. You see how beautiful they design it? Colors. You see how HD is working? Now watch carefully. Now we're going to ask. That name over there, you'll find it will be this one's also in here. Now watch carefully. So Joshua is in the Bible somewhere, and not only in the Bible. So Joshua, I want us to just look at it the way it is. Chapter 7, verse 2. What does it say? Let's go there. Let's go there. If I don't do this, the best person to have come with the creation. Oh, what happened? Come on, return. What are you doing? Oh, really? Like, what do you mean? What do you really mean? Is it that they didn't show us that thing? And we continue to have it here. Why did you do that? They pretend. So this is what it is in the live when you are listening, and then things really happen. Things really happen. It happened right before you. Yes, it happened. Let's get it is. Okay. So you see how beautiful it is? That clarity is this they show you. That's why you're also seeing what? Clarity. And when I did it again, do you see it working? So watch carefully. They said what? Now we have to have a new international version. That's US. So it's now Yeshua. So we no longer want to go unless you know. I've even brought energy to it. I've brought a life back to it. That's why this name, you understand, it will work. Because it's an original name. However, the most original is what I put on the channel. The code that you are seeing, that's the name. However, you won't know it unless I show you at a point in time what we should use. It says what? Now Yeshua sent men from Jerusalem, like what? From Jericho, like it's Jericho. So the same way you want to say Jericho, but it's Jericho. Even to say when I do it, we have to know a different name. To AI. You can find it, right? This A, this I. Which is what? Near Beth Heaven. That's what? The heavens. I watching that. To what? To the east of what? Bethel. So the Beth and then hell. And what? And told them, go up and spy. So the reason for the camera and many cameras and the citizen cameras, why intelligently, if you adopt and adapt to the changes, you see why you have to need it, why you really want it. Out the region, so the man went. Do you want us to open it? It's already open, but let's see what you try. So the Bible Gateway, getting what? New International Version. That's NIV. NIV is New International Version. And I can give the same scripture in every scripture Bible version, the same name, AI. It is not a real version. It is AI. There are things that you cannot do away with. The name, who they mentioned, where they went to, all these things will change. It says what? So Joshua chapter 7 verse 2. And it says what? Joshua sent men from Jericho to what? Ai. And in Nkoya language, the right term is E. E. That's why angels speak language like this. So when angels, the birds, that's the language they speak. So the birds speak angel language because that's what exactly they speak. That's the melodies. So when they come and then you are now having another one, somebody also decoding and telling you or interpreting to a way you can pronounce and say, oh, this is what they were saying. In the same sound, they have written it as a language. So that if an angel comes to you and say E, they are saying AI to your modern world. And in Nkoya language, the language remained original. E is the same. From the generation that they introduced the word AI, Nkoya, so Nkoya is the one that is in AI. That place, E. Then he said, well, which is near what the big heavens, to the east, and in Nkoya, you see where it is. In the east is what? Mountains. And in the west is what? Waters. And in the northern part is north. And in the southern part is south. Where north is in the lying state of what? North. On Nkoya, that is the cardinal point is north. As for Nkoya, when you stand facing the west, your right side is north. Your left side is what? South. And then watching directly west where the sun is going to set, in the waters, you look at it to be the sun. You want to say the sun is going into the water. It's not. It's flying over the water and behind. But you watching it in the real look, you think, oh, the sun is dropping into water. In that place is west. And on the eastern part, when I turn back, is the what? Like when I turn or turn 360, or when I turn 45, I have to have what? The mountains. And that is exactly what we're saying. So that place continues to be what you don't know. And watch carefully and say what? And go up and spy. You see the word spy. So spy out there, what? Region. So at the time all these things have to happen, we have had our own region created. So that it won't be what? What you used to know, they said somebody's mixture religion. No. New religion, that is OTI. You say that right there. You say that we got the OTI right there. Unless you know. So the men went up what and spied out AI, and it's been happening. That's why our slave trade and going and returning, everything is exact as it is. Pro 400, Forest 19. My own result. I did all these things that the Lord made it, and if truly what they gave was a result that I interpret now, decoding. So I have to decode. So I intercode and then I also decode. And that is it. Oh, you want to watch? Let's watch something else. Which other Bible? If you want to say, oh, maybe they said this one is abroad or US. Okay. Go to King James Bible version. And let's see if King James is evil or he'll show you what exactly it is. So this one, KJV. This one, search. There we have it right there. This is what King James version. Right there. Is it the same? And Joshua sent men from Jericho to Ai, which is E, which is what? Beside Bethaven, on the what? East of what? Bethel. And what? And spake unto them, saying, go up and view their country. So you see that they are telling you, it's the same. What is this same about? Is the region or the country based? Is the spy not saying you are viewing, or what I'm presenting, are you not watching, are you not viewing it? That's it. Let's watch also, which Bible? Any other Bible? Jerusalem Bible. Let's for that in Jerusalem. Let me just put this. Jerusalem what? Bible. Yeah, Jerusalem Bible. So let's say Melasurej. When we got into what? The Jerusalem Bible, that is JB. What do we have there? The same. They say what? Joshua sent men from Jericho to what? To scout. So he said that, now you see they are telling you many languages of the same. That is trying to say. However, every one of them have a different thing when I decode it. But in the real plain text, they are saying, they say, oh, when you see this word, they are saying in the plain text it is. But when the archangel tells you now the new meaning, what is a scout? They went out. Look, they went out there. So we have out. O-U-T, out. Then the signs of going out is a signs to go out. And what did they do? They went to spy the city. At least we have 3 Bible verses, but they are talking about when you go to a country, you have a region, you have a community, you have a town, all this. So any of them is the same thing they were saying. However, the key points, they cannot throw it away. Which is what? E or AI. And every one of them try to show that they really have recorded their own in the language. So this time they call it city. The other one was country. And the other one was also what? Region. And this time this one was city. So that's a city. And so and instructing them to go upward and reconnect the country. You say they recognize. And leading to what? Leading to their faulty advice. That also what? Or you see, this one is even giving data at this time right there. That what? That leading to their own what? Or leading to their faulty advice that only a small force was needed. Setting up the ISIS Ra-El subsequent defeat due to what? Hidden sin. And the sin is what? Like you said, that a chance theft. A chance theft. So there's a kind of a theft issue that went on. So when you hear even the word Ashanti, it will go for this again in it. You say that right. So the names were begotten from most of the people, but you don't know it. That's why they tell you those things that happen with them. Do we get it? Now let's see what is what? Isis, Ra, El. Let's see indeed if it's Isis and then Ra and El that they form as the word you call Israel. Let's find out. Leave it there and watch out. And what is ISIS? Okay, what is Is in Egypt? What is the name? So it's a name you have to know. The name is. And then Ra. So we have to have Is. Then Ra. Then El. When you put these 3 names together, that they call Israel. You want to say El, but in Korean language it will be what? Israel. Israel. Oh, that's it. That's all right. Even they are confirming that, right? That the voice changes. They're telling you that's right. Let's get it. So I want us to see what they say is a name. And then why that name and how it was worded. That's why it's an artist that formed every name, which is the Lord. Art is life. So now watch carefully. They say the name is, and then Ra, and then El is a popular tough debate. You see that they say a tough debate. You don't know it. Even this one that exists already, we don't call it debate. But that is to prove it or not. We are saying they came to Egypt. That's why we have the name of the thing that they got. There's a debate that breakdown to say in the biblical name. You say you have it in the Bible as a name when they word 3 things. So it was 3 names word that became 1 word. That is a 3 thing. That's a trinity in it. So when you see 3 names in 1, that's 3 persons in 1. That's what it means. So the place they are living in Canaan, they are living 3 persons in 1. So that all of them are living what? 3 persons at the same time, 1. Now suggesting connection to Egypt, you say it. Suggesting, is it already what you have to know? Or you have the book and you have the things already there? That to what? Egyptian deities. That we have it from Isis, which is a goddess. And we have Ra, which is from what? Sun god. And then we have El, which is Canaanite god. So the same Canaanite, the land that they live on, that same thing was from there. And while this etymology links to what ancient, already when the thing is ancient, you don't have to have a debate. They are saying that even from that stage, you are going again to another generation beyond that age. So this one, you don't call it debate. You know, the word debate comes in when you are trying to prove, and this will also prove about the levels will show. But when you argue, it is baseless. But for debate, it's not baseless. Debate is that I know more than you, or you know more than I do. In that case, there we have what? That ancient what? Polythesis and concept as what? The traditional Hebrew meaning that they begot this name Israel. Is what? He who survived or he who strive with their God. Then they told you what? Look at it well now. That the word what? Is as the name Israel. Which one to say Israel? In that name you call it. Like the slang of the name when they were put to trade. That if you are traveling a place like we have Israel and we have the name Ezra. All of that already. So when you have all those things, now they say what? What is the meaning? They say, he who strives with the ruler, or a force, or a deity, or a superhuman, or a supreme one, like to fight with a court or judge, like to fight with a nation, that level. And they told you Jacob had wrestled with an angel. You don't have any proof that myself saying it. Let it be. Let it be. Then a name given to what? What? A name given to what? Jacob. A name given to what? Jacob. After what? Wrestling with an angel. According to then the culture. In that point, was it there before they came, or it happened before they came? Look at it now. Now what they are saying is Ra. Ra or Re. So when you say Ra or Re, you know what? Even in the Koya language, that's why you are getting it excellently. Where we say what? Re. You say it like this. Re. That's why they say Re, right. It means that God, that is, or that force, they don't say God. That force they are saying Re, he right. Or what they are saying Ra, right. And that's what the ancient Egyptian Sun Geode. So when you are seeing this 90 or 90 or 60, you are seeing them to have error so that it will produce life, then you say it's true. Now when you see L, look at L. L is who? L is a Semitic what? Term for a geode or a CZ, often referring to the supreme Canaanite creator. That is why every angel have the word at the end L. Like An, then the G, then L. Look at what it's spelled, like Angel. That's why we have Aniel, Anael. The angel called Aniel, like this. You can say Anael, like this. Or you can put it like, no, even it's like that already. Aniel, like this. That's why, let me put it right well. Aniel, like this. You see? That is angelus beings. So the word that you didn't know that the Lord is with the same person you are saying angel, that you forbid, which you don't understand, the supreme one is the part that is a L. That's why it is hard for tree to pronounce L, because tree is a curse. It means the name is what? Until they do the right thing, they can produce R and L. So in that case, when you find it like that, you know that you are not worthy to mention that name. You should have said that, Lord, I'm not worthy to pronounce or say your name. May you lead me out of anything on the mission that I have been given, that every curse rooted out of flesh, tongue, pepper, salt that may rise, let it dissolve with your condition. And we have it. So you see that in the definition of the term or the code, it tells that somebody was that person and the name Jacob. And then the rest, and then, so before I get there, I have to tell. So I am telling you why this. We are the angels and we tell you. So that if I say angel, that is the supreme one before you. That's why I told you the word virgin means giant verdict, a great verdict, a great judge. That if I stand out and I'm making signs and wonders and creating life, you can't stand it, except you agree. Now watch carefully. You are going to see how it is written in that word, the traditional Hebrew. Now in traditional Hebrew interpretation or biblical, where the last time we said Babylon, and we also have the word Babylon. Now watch carefully. In that interpretation of Hebrew is what? Yisrael. You say what? Ye what? Yisrael. You see that name? Meaning what? He struggles with, and I'm the one telling you how I struggle and how they struggle and all of that from point to point in time. He struggled with the ruler, the 6D. That is angel with an angel force different level. The supreme one. Or you want to say, oh, the God or the ruler prevails. Now if they prevail, that very day he prevailed, make known, O my Lord, that keepeth my flesh from falling or defiling and having rule. That stemming from, even they say, Yahoo, divinity encounter. Now, key takeaway, they say what? The ISIS. This ISIS, that is why we say is. Like when it is coming on your tongue, is. That's him. So that's is. So is. And you have been doing most of it, says all this. So that's the languages. Now we got is Ra. That is why we're having it. You can't doubt it, because that's the same thing that wrote the things that you are saying you doubt it. Now watch carefully. That the dominant religious understanding links the name to what even they saying Jacob's spiritual struggle, and what the GODs was seed given, which is what noted or notes that the character of the gathering, the Sus, the sons, the Jush. So that's the name to call it Jush. His name is Jush. And every time it will change. That's why they say only the angel will give the guide. What is right now and what is wrong with the same thing that was right a few hours ago. And of what? Of Latter-day Saints. So when you're talking of saints here, Latter-day Saints should be of truth to what? The word, because saint, if they do it well as a saint, that is SAR International. Because they operate beyond their country, work level with you, and they talk to you about somebody. Yes. And we got it. So we have to have another word. That's what I told you, if you don't know what you are doing. This, okay, let's go for another word. Other books not written that contain the name AI. Let's do that. Other books. Other books that contains evidence of this. Let me just put it, that's what you understand, but I'll change it. Of AI and not written in what? Not written in the what? In the Bible. Okay, not written. Because I'm saying what? Other books that contain evidence, evidence. Even to say evidence, you have to know what they're saying. Or what I'm saying. Let me see what they're saying. Like they're saying something. Leave it there. Evidence of AI, even as a name. No, not as a name. Not written in the other books as well, like in the Bible. No, like it. That written, not written. Go open it. Look at it. Look at, even when you go on Reddit, I have an account there. Like we used to publish ourselves news and all of that. It's also news platform publication. So if Reddit, I have Reddit account. It says what? That if we have to say it, that they say what? Evident that the book that shall not be named is what? AI. So he's trying to prove something. Now what? He said the book had what? Passages that were clearly written with AI. And passages that were poorly written. Oh no, this one they are limiting it to what? That you don't have to write with the art, let's say search engine AI. Like you key in AI, please write for me this thing, which is not written truly. Like they tell, write your own so that it will be original. However, anybody that is original, when they ask anything, let's say from AI, it is right before them right. However, if it's wrong, we are the same person who know. So when the instruction is that don't copy AI because they know already those things are available. They say add rather to what? To the more knowledge and information, so that it will be copy of what they have already on the system. So they were saying what? Copy of what they have on the system. Amen. Amen. So the word amen or amen or amen, they are also a part of this same place. As a God that they know, we don't have any Emmanuel in my house. Emmanuel in my house is dead and gone. The teacher who turned 81. He had rested in what? 37 military hospital the last day he has left on this earth. I don't have any old man from somebody who never schooled, who have never learned, who have never proven, yet when you are working, then they are fetching your seed and giving to themselves to say, the other one, that's a liar. That's a liar. So when you hear the Emmanuel, that's a liar. That's a killer. They are witches and wizards the wrong way. However, most of them who turn also to do good with evil, but the Bible says what? If anything you do on evil foundation is foundation evil. If you don't, I can prove you right away in written and in the practicals that your house turned against righteous home for claiming that you are even one of the men who have prophesied or preach, and your children are rather against the what? The Bible and the books on the truth. You don't see it, right? I was even looking at a book, like I have a lot of books that would contain this to prove the truth, like Maccabees and all of that. Many books. Let's hold on. Let's not even take that. You know, when I did it, they are giving you to a function line, like function area where you are. Let's say you can't read. Okay, let me say what. If I ask anything, let's say AI, please write about. Let me do this. Let me show you what I'm saying. AI. You see, when you are seeing the function, you don't know it to be the place that they are saying in the Bible and the truth and the angels. But when you see like technology, you talk it's technology because you are not learning. But AI is there to make the things work as it is given. Because AI is a spirit. So AI, I want to say AI, please write for me a summary. Yeah, a summary. I want to just a summary about Sylvester KWASI BEKOE. So I won't add anything. You see, I'm just going to do that. KWASI BEKOE. I'm just going to say this, but I can say write 1,000 things summary. However, you don't know what and what it is. It's infinity. So let's say it. Let's do that so that you understand what I'm saying. You see, I don't do normally searching with AI. Look at it. This same thing, when I search by my name without adding the word AI, it gave the same. Look, it's what? This summary about what? Sylvester KWASI BEKOE. Of all areas, let's say when it comes to LinkedIn, I am over there. On Facebook, I am over there. On YouTube, I'm over there. On Google, I'm over there. That's a summary that when you open a single one of them, before you know the large, broad part of it. Do you understand it? When I open it, did I search for somebody else than myself? This is myself showing. Then these are all the summary about Sylvester KWASI BEKOE. Then they also attach with Nkonya. You see that, right? Now we have it. We have it. So this is it. Now let me say what. Like you, this one already is on the internet. If it's for search and understanding and knowledge acquisition, then you see that it has been made for you. That is the truth and proof. Now let's see another thing. AI, please, where does Sylvester KWASI BEKOE fetch So I can say purchase information. I'm just watching before. Information for doctrine. Let's say for doctrine. Or like if I was saying for his doctrine, if you were the one searching. However, I just want to be like this. Let's see it. Let's see how. So when you find this and then you are not specific about certain things, you see that they won't give us anything, but my name is right there. We should have gone there. Then what have it? Look, we are in what? We are in Teshi. But look at the location. They say what? Ablekuma, North Municipal Accra. If you find anybody using my account in driving or doing wrong, you see that I'm sitting in Teshi, the same account. We are using here, but they are naming the location Ablekuma North Municipal Accra. But how close is this place to that place? So in the satellite view, they are trying to what? Estimate how close things are, or something that is closer to ourselves. However, you can't say that I've gone to Ablekuma. But they are saying in the region Accra. Do you see the screen and what it holds? How I show you, like a different location. However, it's in what? The same Accra. What do they do? They have to do this. Okay, watch carefully. Now, I want to search for the same word. Look at it. So ask AI, how is Sylvester KWASI BEKOE? I don't want to add anything to it. Like I don't want to. Sylvester KWASI BEKOE's doctrine original. So you think I'm the one you killed and you think I'm the toys or a plastic. You just do that. You are the one who do what for who. So we are asking AI. And that one too, they are not like, so such things, that's why we will now give you how to search. Even though you see that you can't find those things, but the same person. So in order to say, you need this thing to be done for you, they say, oh, once you ask for summary, that's the main thing. The main what? Caption areas. Go on the channel. Now watch. Let your angel guide you. Ask the one who did it is angel. And tell what you yourself say it is. So AI. What do you make of Sylvester KWASI BEKOE? I can all the same. What carefully? I won't type. That one, let me use what? The other Google app. Look, this side. Here. Search voice. So let's say that. Let's go that way. Where is it? AI. Okay, Google. So you can do these things. So let's try it again. I was waiting for it. They said that they just wrote that in. So I have timed that. Let's just get it. AI. How is Sylvester KWASI? What are you doing? The thing is not lasting. Like sometimes due to that you have to type. There are some of the things unless you want to be sure. Like a short form, you can say something, or how many words you can produce. AI, how is Sylvester KWASI BEKOE's work original? So you see that when I sound BEKOE, they give you queen because my name already, they call it also in this. That's why, because it comes with the kings and queens. Look at it right there. You see that when I said KWASI BEKOE, let's see what they have to say. Ask is attached with it. You see that with the slightest change, it will go and give you something mixed about somebody. Now, until I have to say, the AI noted the voice well. So in that case, you don't need a noise. You have to have a sound or serene. Like even when you say serene, that is not the right word. You need a what? A place with no noise. When it says siren, that is the ambulance that they are doing roll way. That's opposite the word you thought it was. Because the word siren is making that way. They have named it after way. So, AI, how is Sylvester KWASI BEKOE original? You see, I did it again, but I didn't understand. Not that I didn't understand. I want to make sure you are. So these are some of the difficulties you can find when you try to talk to an angel and they don't hear, or the noise area is obstructing. Is Sylvester KWASI BEKOE's work original? Is Sylvester KWASI BEKOE's work original? So AI is finding it difficult to have the word BEKOE. So let's see why. Let's test the mic, or let's test something. BEKOE. So you see that when you sound BEKOE, it is not going to have it. Because of what? Because the language itself, you know, the angel is telling you this in a way that I told you. Let's look at it. Look at this. But like you want to say be, but I won't be be. You understand it? Because this one a, so be, like in that way to pronounce it to be what? In a more soft. That's why you can't pronounce my name sometimes. You understand it? But when you type it, it means that, oh, okay, if they don't get it right, you type the one you were given by the text. Then, oh, okay, AI. Then you type. So if you can't have, so they can't do some of the things for you if you are not sure, if you don't have the right for let's say pronunciation. I was saying I don't want to add what this. That will also add another thing. So watch carefully. Let's see what you know, because they see it live. So if they want to say anything about this, that one, what do you do? When you are giving this, you have to go on the channel and see if truly what I am is myself and work. So let's ask AI. Is Sylvester KWASI BEKOE's work AI generated? Oh. Then we are using this avenue as an opportunity also for what? All right. So in reality, I don't have issue with originality and creation already than it being original. So I won't even have time for that thing. But you are just finding out, because why? If it's original, then they take you to my original channel. They won't send it to somebody's channel, as I'm the one talking about it and proving it. So once you try to find it and they show you continuously this person's work, then that is original. They are not saying somebody's work. As even the name, my name is on it. That okay. The name of Sylvester KWASI BEKOE. Okay. Oh, Sylvester KWASI BEKOE. With all the things. With all the oh, Sylvester KWASI BEKOE. Oh, Sylvester KWASI BEKOE. With all the things. With all the things. No somebody else. Let's get out of here. That's true working. So in that case, what do you do? Let's get back to, so let's get it for right here. Then we show you. You see how beautiful it becomes? This is what you already see. So when we create now, there you see what we are saying the Lord did it. So I want to code this. And I have to even, let me even not put a text on it, then just do this. I want to do this. I have to put this one here, like one of the areas. So you see, I'm just doing it for you to understand I want to do this here. So you see, I'm doing composition. Let's get it. So I put it right here, and I can do that. I want to change something there. So that adding to it shows something. That's why I'm creating live, so that you stop deceiving people. The one who create originally is right original. So that the arm, I've make it as if what? That's the AI, because that's the left arm that have what? The AI symbol key. Which is AI or IV or VI or IVIA. IVIA. Now let's take a look at this. Where we'll be talking about many of the things. So let me just even close here. Now watch carefully. I'm going to do this. Addition of works. And addition on this mission work. So you see that the name that we'll be saying, you see US in this name. You see this. You see this name. Unless you are aware what the Lord is saying. Let's do the TPM. Or I can just, that's all right, no problem. What's the thing? So if you have any empire build, you have to see everything also showing up. The same person identity. So ISIS or say out. Say out. Now we get to the time I will need time. Look at the miracle. Look at it. 17. 16. That's the time right now. The time right now. 08. That's the time right now. So that I put PM right there. Right there. Whose number is all these numbers? So the truth indeed it is. That is working. I don't want to know. Well, to the side of it. Well. Don't get things really wrong when the Lord is one responsible. So we try to make it up to make it work well. And that's right there. One of it right there. So if I don't show you all this meaning to know that it's about this person, you won't know it. Because look, IV, AI, RV. Look at why they use RVO. This name, these two names here, makes this. And this name also the same way that makes JSAVI. This is the same word for JSAVI. This is the same word for JSAVI. Or Ivaj. That is all that we are saying. This is none of your business done way. My true work that cannot fail, as the true works cannot indeed fail. So about to just what end the broadcast as